My father was a Teamster and truck driver. My mom worked odd jobs. I'm the youngest of 9 kids. You know, because my parents worked so hard just to provide, I had a lot of time to myself, and most of that time I spent running around the streets, getting a street education. I left school at an early age. I quit school at 13. Ended up getting into a lot of trouble, being incarcerated, tried as an adult at 16, 17. And that was a big wake-up call for me, Father. So I decided, you know what, I needed to turn my life around. And a lot of people go to God, especially when they get in trouble. And, you know, when I heard the jail doors close behind me, I started praying right away. But I knew that that was just the beginning for me, because I knew I really wanted to turn my life around. And I made a commitment at that day, but it was still, it's still every day. It's a process, you know. That's why I start my day every day, by getting on my hands and my knees and starting a time of prayer and reading scripture, and then I feel like I can go out there and conquer the world. I was always looking to the wrong people. I was looking up to the wrong people. And then once the dust settled and I was able to look clearly, and I was sober for the first time in a while, I realized there were so many people around. You know, my parish priest, who I've known since I was 13 years old, Father James Flavin, who, has married all my brothers and sisters, baptized all of my kids. I speak to him on a daily basis. He was there, the members of the Boys Club, people who had dedicated their lives to serving, their communities. Had been there and were there finally, and I was able to recognize the people that I should have been looking up to and looking to for inspiration. So they were there, but of course, it was also difficult for me because I still lived in the same neighborhood. I still had to go from my house to the train station to go to work, and I had to pass all my boys on the street, and I couldn't run with them anymore. And then if I wasn't with them, I was against them. So I had that to overcome, but I was committed to turning my life around. We are blessed to be able to have a fresh start every day. You just got to be able to kind of have confidence in yourself and belief in yourself, surrounding yourself with good people. When I realized that there was a huge community out there of believers and people that were committed and dedicated to the church and helping other members of the community and really be a support system, that was a wonderful thing. You know what? There isn't anything you can't accomplish with hard work and the Lord behind you. Wow, if I can, trust me. I should be a lot of places and it should not be here. So trust me, God is so good. Thank you for